Now it's time to get everything ground down and smoothed out and kind of radiused around the corners. All right, so I got everything ground on both sides, the radius cleaned up on the outside edge. So on the other side, when it was apart, I had stitch welded that piece of 1x1 tubing inside, so I want to be able to tie that together now. So I have laid out here where I'm going to drill a 1/2 inch hole through the 1/4 inch plate down into just the top side of the 1 inch square, and then I'll rosette weld that close. So that's the next step. And then I can flip it over and I can put our outside brace on, and then I can affix our bag mount plate and the gussets on there as well. Now that I've got both arms fully welded up with our outside support, our bag mounts, everything's rosette welded and ready to go, I actually had a change of plans. Originally, I was going to put our spindle directly into the arm like this, and a guy on Instagram got a hold of me that makes farming implements, and he said they had done something similar on a farm implement, and to make it easier if I ever destroy the spindle, they take some DOM tube that fits the spindle, and then they will drill and tap into the spindle and put a lock bolt, and then they can just weld the backside. So if they ever have to change it out, they just pull the bolt out, grind the weld off, and knock it out, knock a new one in, versus hours of cutting out the solid spindle from the arm. So I really like that idea, so I'm going to start doing that. So I've got all our pieces cut here. You know, one will go in each swing arm, and then one will go on each mount that attaches to the trailer. So I have to get that part done. But the good thing at this point, the arms are pretty much ready to go on the trailer once I get to that point, other than accepting the spindle. And the hard part with doing the tube into the arm is going to be that I already cut it for the diameter of the spindle. So I'm going to have to open this hole up, and I'm going to use a hole saw. And there's a little trick with doing that to where I don't have to worry about using a pilot bit in the center. We're going to use a second hole saw as the pilot bit. That way we can match that hole saw diameter to the spindle, and then our new OD we can match to the OD of this tube. So that'll be in the next video of drilling all of this out, and hopefully start putting more of the trailer itself together, and hopefully in a few more episodes we'll have a tacked together functional trailer.